First is the guest. Guests this refer to the protections from crimes such as murder, abductions, and health hazard from outsiders, hotels, staff, vets, using ethics. Next, number 2, staff. Staff this means providing staff, locker insurance, health, shoes, provident funds, and others. They also include printing water, use the guarda guard, and sanitize washroom. This is my explanations of number 2. Our staff, the protection employees from the financial loss, the accidents, and cleanliness, others, event health sums from healthcare benefits such as a medical insurance to cover medical. To allow the employees by drinking water provides clean and safe. Keep employee hydrated. These benefits and the financial are stable for everything and positive and supportive work environment. They can improve the employees' satisfaction, miracle, and protective. Next, guest luggage. This assuming luggage, storeroom, provision, equipment, bomb, trend, security system, safe, blunt system, the like. Guess this is a critical aspect of hotel operation. Here are some key strategies to ensure the safety of the guests. To monitor all reason to the luggage storage area, including entrance, exit, and storage track, establish clear for holding trafficking luggage. And our last, number 4, protections of raw materials. Good provisions of the greatest ethics, the security system should cover proper storage and peace control system from the applications of the total materials management system. And our materials pest control program that combine the various methods such as sanitation, physical BAMs, and chemical trends. Sanitations maintain cleanliness and linens storage area, including regular cleaning, and disinfections are our employees.
Next is the Director of Loss Prevention. Big hotels may call the head of this department as Director of Loss Prevention. Some smaller hotels may call them Loss Prevention Manager, or some may refer it as Safety and Security Manager. Either ways, the most important is that this person knows exactly the essence of his job or responsibilities, the safety and security of all the guests, employees, and hotel assets. In this below are some of the responsibilities of this person. First is manage the team. Next, ensure that all accidents are handled thoroughly. Next, ensure that all guest complaints are handled professionally. Next, provide safety awareness programs to hotel employees. And then the last one is types of hotel security. Next, the following are the types of hotel security that needs to be addressed for a smooth flow of its operation. First is the physical aspect. This is divided into two parts, the internal and external. For the external security is we have against thief, fire safety, proper lighting, safeguarding assets, tracking unwanted guests. And for the external security is we have fixing of closed-circuit TV cameras, fencing of pool area to avoid accidents in the night, proper lighting outside the building, proper fencing of the building, and the last one is manning of service gates to strict entry. Second is security of person, involves the staff and employees and guests. For employee and staff is we have ID, recruitment and selection, K control, training, and locker inspection. And for the guests is we have checking of scanty baggage, guest room security, provide wide-angle door viewer, deadbolt, locks, night torch, chains on doors, confidentially of guest information, and the last one is key control. The third is security of system. This involves the following. First, recording of all losses and missing items immediately. Next is proper implementation of inventory control. Next is regular auditing. And the last one is implementation of proper systems for cash disbursements.
So moving on to the next topic. On security measures taken by hotels, other than what we enumerated above, the following are some security measures that are taken by hotels. Example, key card locks. This become a standard so quick, though some do not have yet. This includes punch and magnetic key cards which have locks with flash, memory, and other private productivity link function in this system. It can be directly linked with PMS. Next is security cameras. Hotels have security cameras to ensure that everything will be captured within the 24 hours operation. However, some hotels have security cameras with digital CCTV for matching undesirable visitors and criminals, interfering with motion detectors, pocket lie detectors, and spy cameras. The use of biometric readers like hand key reader or face recognition system is also present. Next is fire alarms. Hotels have some smoke detectors and fire alarms. Because of innovation, some hotels have state-of-the-art alarm system and smoke detectors throughout the entire complex. This monitored 24/7 and it points the exact point of the alarm, which then allows their security staff to respond immediately to the area of any alarm condition. So, emergency power. This one is an electrical outage. Few hotels have provision for emergency power, while a few hotels provide limited emergency standby power to provide elevator service and some lighting. This is important to avoid inconvenience to the guests. Also, we have emergency manual. This manual maintained a Bay Hotel, maintaining details operations in the event of a variety of emergencies. For emergency po talaga to. So, next is in-room safes. Some hotels provided in-room guest safes, which is capable of holding laptop, computer that uses the guest's own credit card as the key. This is addition to the safety deposit boxes offered by most hotels at the front desks. It's something that provided by room guests by the hotel. So next up is guest elevator locking system. This one is the hotel system locking in the elevators. It may be interfaced with a room electronic locking system where swiping the room card key takes the guests to the floor on which he is staying. This avoids allowing someone who is registered guest to go somewhere within the area, since room card is needed. So the question is, why do we need security measures? Of course, for our safety and secure stayed in the hotel. Every guest needs security measures. And yes, these things are important because, after all, we don't know if a crime is happening or already happened. In conclusion, the security measures taken by the hotels are a way to stop or prevent a crime or for a safety measures to keep the people inside the hotel safe and secure.
On bomb threat security, hotels also have bomb threat security measures. The following are some of these. For bomb threat received via telephone, the person who received the call should more carefully what exactly is said, the time of the call received, the accent to the caller, and even the background noise if any. 2. Chambermaids of room attendants as well as housekeeping supervisors are trained to conduct security checks in the guest rooms. 3. Security nets bad searches for guests not known to the staff. 4. Security checks on banqueting suites and other non-public. 5. Check of goods received and bags and keeping it tidy. 6. Well-defined duties and responsibilities and staff during an emergency. 7. Working closely with the police to keep them updated. Hotel safety issues. This refers to the management's duty of ensuring safety in several areas. These areas may include, but is not limited to, the following: 1. The hotel structure. 2. The installation and fixtures. 3. The public and work areas. On fire issues. This may result in the injury and loss of life of both the guests and staff. Main causes of fire are the following: smoking. Hotel inform guests where they can smoke should the room they had chosen is a non-smoking one. Cigarette butts are placed in a design pins sufficient arch rays are also provided in eating places and in rooms, but away from curtains and draperies. Defective wiring, faulty appliances and motor and worm out insulation. Another cause of fire that should be immediately reported to the concerned person. Laundry areas. Care is taken by the hotels to see that none of the electrical equipment is left on after use. Gas leaks. Precautions are taken against this, especially in kitchen areas. Combustible waste. Hotels make it sure that combustible materials are never left near the boiler room. Kitchen. Chimneys, exhausts, ventilations, grills, hoods, and other equipment which collect a lot of foam, vapor, and catch fire easily are cleaned regularly. Elevator shafts, constant check and inspection are done in this area. In this light, hotel personnel are trained about the fire protection procedure and the types of fire. This is for them to be able to recognize the various type of fire.
Handling emergency situation. The front office staff at some point of time have to handle a lot of unusual situations also apart from fire and bomb threat. Such situations may be death and illness of guests, thief into hotels, and many others that may deem necessary to be handled. Handling emergency situation. Dito po, you need to be aware sa mga nangyayari or sa mga mangyayari about sa isang hotel para maiwasan or maging, yun nga po, aware kayo sa mga pwedeng mangyari. On handling accident cases, the following are ways to handle accident cases. 1. Knowledge of first aid would come very handy in such situations. In general, the following points should be taken care of. The person who has met with accident should be removed from the site of accident as early as possible and take him to a more comfortable area. Use a stretcher in case need be. Do not forget to call the doctor and if possible, give him the details of the accident and its gravity. It would also be better to take some along with you to the site of the accident as you may need help. And you need to be alert because you must serve the victim immediately by providing first aid and be able to protect your establishment from any false allegations. Do not forget to prepare a full report of the whole accident giving details of the date and time who reported the incident, room number, site of the accident, and everything that would help you in reporting. Make sure comments as the reason of the accident and how could it be prevented. Suggest possible actions to be taken to avoid the same in the future. And next is these the 4 categories on handling a thief or how to handle a thief. Thief by employees of the hotel. Next is damage of hotel property by the guest. Third one, thief of hotel property by the guest. And the last one is thief outside visitors. And the next is that is the 4 categories on handling a thief. Next is this can be handled as enumerated below. Thief by employee of the hotel can be avoided through the following control measures. There are 6 or 7 avoided through the following control measures. The one is before the employee is hired, work, business, and personal references should be checked. And employees detailed record on who entered the guest room, such as chambermaids, bellboys, room boys, maintenance, and the others should be maintained. Next one is hotel keys should be returned to the department concerned. And no employee should be allowed to take keys out of the hotel's premises. And the next one is damage of hotel property of the guest control measures are the following. First one is main cause of damage should be identified by the hotel staff. And the last one is the hotel can ask the guest to pay compensation for the same if the damage appears to be done intentionally.
On guest safety and security, guests are very important in every accommodation establishment. Without them, the accommodation actor will never survive. Those care for them is very vital. They should feel that whenever they may call In some accommodation establishments, like in resorts, that their valuable items were stolen by an unknown person due to the incapacity of establishment to secure the place and the issue of not working CCTVs. This shall not happen, otherwise no guest will patronize your establishment. In this regard, management should be able to do the following. Inform guests that the hotel is responsible for valuables left in the room. Advise them to secure the valuables in safety deposit boxes and boxes provided by the hotel. These of the hotel property by the guest control measures are the following. Automatic locks are installed on the guest room doors. A security officer who would walk and take rounds at regular intervals is appointed. Guest is informed to use the safe vault of the hotel and not to keep valuable in the guest room. A watch on walk is kept in as their likelihood of being admitted is more as compared to guests who has undergone a process of making a reservation in the hotel. Giving room numbers of residents, guests, to visitors, or over the telephone callers is avoided. Guest is directed to the front desk in case that he or she loses his key and asks housekeeping to open the room door for them. The master key should be kept under strict supervision and control. If by outside, visitors can be avoided by the following measures. Being aware of suspicious persons, conducting a regular and irregular schedule for regular and rounds, employing a staggered lunch and rest periods of employees so as to keep one person on duty on each floor at all times. Instructing the telephone operator not to connect calls to the guest rooms in case the request is made by the caller by room number. Warning guests to keep the balcony door closed to avoid anyone entering the rooms from it. Using closed-circuit televisions.
On handling situation of illness and epidemics. Following are some controls measures in handling situation of illness and epidemics. During sickness of guests, the receptionist may be called for assistance. Patients is advised to consult the hotel physician. However, in case the guest has his own physician, the same should be called. It is important the housekeeping is notice about sickness and instruction of any para maiwasan ng trahedya. The guest should be moved to a nursing home in case of serious sickness. Pag ang pasyente is lumalala na ang sakit is kailangan na pumunta sa nursing room. All precautionary measures, especially in food and beverage service area, should be followed during epidemics. On handling a drunken guest, some of drunken guests may interrupt the incoming or staying in the hotel. To avoid this, the following may help handle them. As early as possible, the guest should be removed from the lobby, making it sure not to irritate or offend him. Kailangan natin silang ilayo para hindi sila makagulo sa mga guests sa hotel. The guest is preferably taken to the back office or to his room. Mas mabuting ilagay na natin sila sa room nila para hindi na sila makagulo pa sa iba. If he's still not be having, the hotel security must be called. Kung hindi pa rin sila susunod is kailangan nating tawagin ang security ng hotel para hindi na sila makagulo pa sa iba.